Kinder Bueno YouTube. My kid Dezaras Prime. This is ranking my Optimus Primes. Just got up. Do this straight away though. It's going to take a while. I think it was Dave Mentz, SMSNO #1, who kickstarted this whole thing when he showed off his Optimus Prime collection. And Gerard, Wolfgang 1, was like, why didn't everybody else do this? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like, I might even rank them all. There's a lot, but because I've got about 36, but I might do that. Yeah, I wish there was 36. Yeah, I managed to rank them. I'm ranking my Optimus Primes in order of my favourites. Now, few rules. Doesn't include the Beast Wars, like characters that carried the Primal or Optimus Prime or Prime names, because they're not Optimus Prime. So Primal, Leo Convoy, Big Convoy, they don't count. Neither do Sentinel or Optimus Prime. Nemesis Primes do count, because yes, you could call them separate characters, but they all originated, or most of the time, they originated as an evil clone of Optimus Prime. So yeah, Nemesis Primes do count in my list. I class them as a variation of Optimus Prime. Whether it's an evil clone or whether it's he's fucking mind controlled or whatever. So yeah. Also, this is my list where I rank my favourite toys that I paid money for. So if anybody has an issue with it, if anybody disagrees, that's fine. That is your opinion. But just remember that I'm entitled to my opinion, especially considering I bought these things. If you disagree with something and you bought a toy and you put that at #1, but it isn't my #1, that's fine. You paid money for that, you're entitled to like that more than the rest. Just as I'm entitled to like my #1 more than the rest. So now we've got that out of the way, this is going to be 4 parts, because there's that many. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to split it up over the next 4 weeks. Monday and Wednesday will be my Titans Return reviews, as per usual. Fridays will be a part of this. So, part 1 today, part 2 next Friday, part 3 next Friday, you get the drift. I've also got multiple figures of quite a few different characters: Bumblebee, Ironhide, Ratchet, Ultra Magnus, Megatron, Hound. So I might actually, once the Prime run's done, I might jump into other characters as well and do it that way. Maybe even rank the Wreckers. So, yeah, with that being said, let's do today number 47 through 36. Yeah, I have 47 of these. I actually have more, a couple of duplicates. I have 2 Revenge of the Fallen Leader Primes, and I have 2 Armada Primes that I'm putting together in the same list because one's incomplete. But yeah, 47 is my least favourite one. It's the Age of Extinction Leader. I bought this because, sometimes I'll buy a Transformer because I just want to buy a Transformer. I want to extend my collection, and this was one of those ones that I bought just cause. And I think I got it on discount as well. It's not a great figure. It's fucking He's got like his fucking piss sword there. His shield looks okay, I guess. It's not a bad little shield gun thing. But his sword's like fucking all piss yellow, and he's got the massive fucking shoulders, panels, and that fucking backpack that, yeah, you know about that backpack. And I also don't like how fucking blinged out he is. And he's got a fuck ton of chrome on his chest, and then you got silver paint on his shins, and then all that chrome on the back. All that fucking, can you see the fucking flare? All that fucking chrome. Should have just stuck with silver plastic. Because it fucking, that would have made this toy look a lot better, I believe. And it's just not great. It's fucking all over the place. Proportions and fucking, like, all the panels and like the hip things make the fucking samurai fucking last night skirt that he fucking wears, and then you got these fucking things. I just don't. I mean, some people might like this. I don't like it that much. I like it the least out of all of them. Now, I'm not going to be transforming these, because there are some that I need to hold back for reviewing, like the Titan's Return or Power of the Primes ones. So, I'm not going to be transforming these, otherwise I'll be here all day. But there's still that fucking flare coming just off his fucking smokestacks. Just not a fan of that one. That was 47, the Age of Extinction leader, Optimus Prime. Number 46. We're going to get most of the legends out of the way now. I know you might think it's not fair because they're only legends, they don't have the articulation of the Voyagers and leaders and shit, but, you know, the fucking, some of these aren't that bad, I'll say. This one is Revenge of the Fallen Legends class Optimus Prime. Not a lot to say about it, really. It's very nondescript. There's a lot of grey. I mean, it's fucking, it rivals fucking Power of the Prime's leader for the amount of grey that it's got on it. I've mentioned this before when I was talking about the tip pieces in Combiner Wars, that Legends class figures have come a long way since the early, like, 2007 and stuff like that. So, yeah, this really isn't the best, obviously. It's just a lot of grey and, you know, not a lot of red and blue, those colours that make up Optimus Prime. So, I think it combines with Jetfire. I don't know if I've got Jetfire. Honestly, couldn't tell you. But yeah, Revenge Legends in at number 46. In at 45 is the 2007 Legends figure. And this thing isn't good, but it's kind of, I've got a soft spot for it because I got this back when I started collecting. It wasn't my first figure or first Optimus Prime even, but it was one of those ones that I got when I first started collecting. I mean, it is a fucking mess. A lot of blue, which is fair enough, but those fucking innards on the arms look fucking shit. And then he's got his massive fucking little thighs, massive shins. The head isn't too bad, but the chest's all out of whack and stuff. Excuse me. it's just not a great looking figure. But, you know, like I said, I've got a soft spot. Sentimentality is why this guy ranks above the Revenge leader. Revenge legend, sorry. It's, yeah, it was one of the, like, it was in that first year when I was collecting back in 2007. So he's part of my OG crew, if you will. Number 44, Dark of the Moon Legends, I believe this is. And it's not horrible. It's very, to me, evocative of Energon Prime. I don't have an Energon Prime, but he has that fucking massive tub-thumping gut on him. He looks like he's about to give birth. His gun's okay, I guess. And yeah, the colours on this are better proportioned, I'd say, than the other two. Because the 07 Legend, you had a fuck ton of blue and dark colours and not a lot of red. The Revenge Legend, you had a lot of fucking grey. This one seems to balance the colours out better, at least. I'll give it that. The grey feet, blue shins, grey thighs, red chest, blue shoulders, red arms. You know, the usual stuff. And, yeah, he does have... This was when they started, like, doing the Cyberverse, like, commanders and shit. And so you had, like, Legion class, which was the Legends, and then Commanders, which was, like, the Scouts. Became the Scouts, didn't they? So it's kind of... articulation's decent. It's got, like, bending elbows and ball joint shoulders and stuff like that. Head doesn't turn, but, you know, your legs. You've got that basic deluxe style, deluxe class articulation, if you will. And then again, the Revenge fucking Legend one has, that his fucking hips are falling out. Revenge of the Fallen Legend has quite decent articulation as well, I guess, in comparison to 07, but I'm still keeping 07 ahead for, you know, nostalgia and sentimentality and that. But yeah, Dark of the Moon Legends class Optimus Prime in at number 44. Sticking with the little ones, number 43, Transformers Prime Beast Hunter Cyberverse Commander. This is one of those that, if I transformed it properly, it's pretty okay, this is. It's very true to the Voyager in terms of aesthetic. From the front and the side, you might argue. It's just the back. Fucking, he has no back, and it just, I know it's a Cyberverse, it's little, it's not supposed to be as fleshed out as a Deluxe or a fucking Voyager or anything like that, but it's just, yeah, no, fucking baby got back, not this baby. Yeah, he looks decent enough from the front. You know, it's not like some of those other Legends figures that you've seen, or the smaller figures that you've seen, where he where there were some compromises made, where they don't look like their counterparts from the movie or whatever. But, you know, with this one, it looks like Optimus Prime. It looks like the Beast Hunter's Optimus Prime in scaled down form. So, you know, props for that. It's just round the back. And I realised because I had it mistransformed, I may have been a bit harsh on it because I left the fucking cage legs out. And that was going to be another point against it. But, you know, it still wouldn't rank above the next one. So, yeah, it's not terrible, but I don't generally go for the smaller scale ones. So, I think I just got it because it was there. And got it from a car boot or something like that. Or in an eBay job lot, maybe. Don't know. But there was something else I was after. Yeah, I think that came with Armada Prime. Yeah, possibly. Number 42, we have the TF Prime Cyberverse Pre-Beast Hunters. And again, it kind of does what it sets out to do without and compromises very little. And you can see there, he's got the mouth open, which, you know, fair enough. But it's a bit messy on the arms. Probably not as streamlined as the Beast Hunters one, but I think this goes ahead of Beast Hunters because I like the look of this particular character model more than the Beast Hunters one. The Beast Hunters Prime just looked a bit strange. It's not bad, just a bit strange. But it's got like the little bits of yellow and there's some nice detailing on it, like the what do you call it? Silver painted feet. Can't believe it took me that long to figure it out. Yeah, it's standard fare for a Cyberverse, like a figure of this size. Not a lot of kibble though, and he does at least have a back. So I just feel that this one is a more well-rounded, a better all-round figure than the Beast Hunter Cyberverse, because if you go all the way around, he doesn't have his spine missing. So that was number 42, Transformers Prime Cyberverse, Optimus Prime. Okay, I need to just jump into the shelf quickly, be right back. Number 41, 2007 Protoform Deluxe. It's I think there was only 2 of these made, Optimus Prime and Starscream, and it's a real oddity to me because it's not like they did a set of these. It's not like they made Ironhide and Ratchet and Blackout Jazz Bumblebee, Brawl and Barricade and all that lot. I mean, Megatron is still in his Cybertronic form, so I guess he counts, but it's a weird one. You know, he transforms into a fucking meteor or a comet or whatever. I mean, it looks... I quite like the look of it. It's just really... It's an oddity because there was only 2 of these. 2 of the characters got Protoform modes. If there was more characters that got Protoform modes, I might be a little bit more forgiving of it because, yeah, there'd be a set. But it's yeah, it's like I said, I don't. It looks okay to me. You can tell it's Optimus Prime. It's just really strange. Even after all these years, fucking 12 years later, it's just a bit bizarre, especially in light of all this stuff with Bumblebee, the Bumblebee movie, and they don't have these protoforms on Cybertron now. So this kind of feels a bit obsolete. And not only that, but it kind of set the tone for how Transformers would look in the later movies. Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon and that, with just the grey protoform, generic fucking bastards attacking the streets and deserts and that. So, yeah. I like it for what it is. And I probably liked it more back in the day because, again, it was part of the OG crew that I've got. Like, he might have been in my first 30 Transformers I bought. So, yeah, that is technically part of my thrilling 30, if you will. I think it came in a box set with Jazz and Brawl, and I only got it for Jazz and Brawl. In hindsight, I only got it for Jazz because Brawl's a bit shit, but yeah, that was number 41. Last night, no, the 2007 Deluxe Protoform Optimus Prime. Reason I said last night, because there's a last night figure next. It's not the fucking Voyager, the good Voyager anyway. It is this. It's the Reveal the Shield Voyager Optimus Prime that was fucking ridiculously expensive, like about fucking £5-10 more than your standard Voyagers. And it's basically just a fucking repaint or a remold, retool, whatever, of the Dark of the Moon Voyager. And spoiler alert: this mold takes up the next few. Yeah, because we're in at number 40 with what I like to call him as fucking Trifle Prime. Because, you know, this mold was always, I don't want to say doomed to fail, because it's not awful. It's a mess, yes. It isn't fucking great. But it had the disadvantage of trying to follow the Revenge of the Fallen leader Prime. It was never going to do it, and they did the best they could. They kind of outdid themselves with the leader Prime. And they were like, well, where do we go now? What do we do? And so they went Voyager. Did the Ultimate as well. But they did a Voyager, and it just looks disproportionate. There's a lot of fucking kibble, like all that shit on the back. And fucking massive calves. And then the panels on his forearm. I mean, a lot of them have the panels and stuff. But, I mean, points in its favour, it has like the fake wheels moulded into the side of his legs. They kind of give that illusion, like the tireless wheels. So that's a nice little touch. I don't hate this. I mean, I don't really hate any of my figures. There's some that I don't like as much as others. You're ranking 47. This is number 40. Yeah, that isn't the best spot to be in, but some of the ones that come above it are a lot better. It's simple. The head's okay. It's not a bad head sculpt. Chest is a bit off. They painted in the windows and shit. We'll talk specifics about this figure, because there's 4 of these. This mold that I have. I got this cheap. It was on fucking Black Friday sale or something like that. Or we had a toy sale at work, and I was just like, yeah, I'll buy it. But yeah, this one is, fucking fuel tanks are translucent red plastic. Panels under his arms are translucent red plastic. The wheels are translucent red plastic. His back is translucent red plastic. Wheels on his feet go round and round, and they're translucent red plastic. It's just fucking... I haven't transformed him to try and reveal the shield, because I only got it out of the box yesterday when I was compiling this list. It's just... oh my god. And then you've got the fucking... if you look at the panels under his arms, with all those fucking, like, that weird ass shit. And the fucking stuff on the back of his legs. All that weird ass shit. It's like he's been sprinkled with hundreds and thousands. I hope you people can understand now why I nicknamed him Trifle Prime. Because he looks like he's made out of jelly and hundreds and thousands. He looks like a fucking trifle. And he's got his fucking... sword's nice. Sword's nice. Now it's got nice fucking detailing and shit in there. It's a decent sword. Shield looks a bit Decepticon for my liking. But again, not a bad shield. Do you use this to reveal the shield? I don't know. It's just, you know, fucking... ugh. Yeah, it's fucking... this particular version of the figure is not... none of them are great. But they had a tough act to follow. Number 40, The Last Knight revealed the shield, Voyager class, Trifle Prime. And we're sticking with that mould, because now we're going to look at a Dark of the Moon version, an actual Dark of the Moon version. I believe this came with a set, and the only reason I have this figure is because the set had the inverted Shockwave, grey with purple, and I wanted that. It looked really good. It also came with Bumblebee. I didn't much care for Bumblebee at the time. You know, credit to the character, it's revived, rejuvenated the franchise, but at the time, it was major. Dark of the Moon was major Bumblebee oversaturation. This came with it as well. It's almost like it's an inverse in itself, because a lot of white, and let's try to look at the other one for comparison. Okay, maybe not an inverse as such. I think I've discussed this one before. Might be on my +1 channel. Might be my Primes video, because I have discussed Optimus Primes before. And I also did a 10 shots, 10 bots with Optimus Primes. It might have been in that. I can't remember, but I remember like talking about this and describing it as like it'd make a good movie Ultra Magnus because of all the white or the lighter grey plastic. That kind of makes it stand out in a different way, with the white feet and the white crotch and the fucking fuel tanks and the white arms and shit. It kind of gives it a bit of a different vibe. It kind of feels more Ultra Magnus than Optimus Prime, because the white is, or the light grey is so profound, if you will. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about that. I've discussed it before. He's in at number 39. This mold isn't great. I keep harping on about that, don't I? This variant is a bit, yeah, like I say, it just feels different. It feels like it should be an Ultra Magnus repaint, but it isn't. It's an Optimus Prime. Yeah. That was number 39, The Dark of the Moon. I've got it down on my list as Inverted Voyager. I think it came from the Street Battle box set. So we'll go with that. In at 38, we've still got these fucking Dark of the Moon Voyagers to get through. In at 38 is, that's the original. So I'm going to put that away. That isn't net 38. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, you've only got room for so much room for 47 of these bastards. 38 is this one, which is, I can't remember what it was called, Solar Flare Prime or something. I call it Crunchy Prime because he's got this brown and orange gun, and then he's got these orange details here, and then he's got his little orange honeycomb solar panels on the back of his legs, and he looks like a Cadbury's Crunchy. He's got that Friday feeling. It's so exciting, you just can't hide it. I know, no. It's also that they did this weird thing where he has light piping, but they painted over the eyes. So when you get it up to the light, it's like partial light piping. It's strange. But yeah, this mold, I'm pretty much done talking about this mold, to be honest. I've said what's wrong with it and stuff like that. There's not a lot of difference between this and the original one in its robot mode. Probably more differences in the vehicle modes, but again, I'm not going into vehicle mode because that would just take too long. I've been here 31 minutes already. Well, yeah, he is lovingly known as Crunchy Prime because his paint scheme and construction reminds me of a Cadbury's Crunchy. There's really not a lot of difference. I mean, the orange highlights and stuff. Yeah. He is, again, I think there's a different shade of blue on the legs as well. Or a different shade of blue in general. It's a less saturated blue. But that was number 38, Dark of the Moon, Solar Bastard, fucking Flare Wanker, fucking Crunchy Optimus Prime. And then number 37, Standard Dark of the Moon Voyager. It tries to be the standard Optimus Prime, doesn't it? It doesn't try any other weird ass gimmick, or like fucking, it doesn't try and make him into a chocolate bar or get the Friday feeling, or make the grey too light. It just looks like it's made out of a fucking party pudding. It just tries to be Optimus Prime. And, you know, as far as this mold goes, it succeeds. Like I said, this isn't a bad mold. It's not a bad figure. It's I've enjoyed playing with it the few times I do play with it. But it's not the best. And, you know, when you hit the Revenge of the Fallen leader, at the heights of that, then in terms of engineering and quality and, I want to say fun, but it can be a bastard to transform. There's only really one way to go, and that's down. So, you know, a downgrade was kind of expected. But yeah, it's yeah, this is the original Dark of the Moon Voyager. It does exactly what it tries to be, and that is just be Optimus Prime. So, yeah, that was number 37, the standard Dark of the Moon Voyager. Bear with me as I try and get out number 36. Number 36 is this big bastard. The big ass fucking Beast Hunters not Voyager, the leader fucking twat class. I don't fucking know how big he is. Does that come off? Oh shit, broke it already. What do you mean already? I've had it years. I think that comes off, or does it not come off? I don't know. It can go down, I guess. I don't know. Fucking. Yeah, I don't get this out very often because there's really not a lot of room for it. It's fucking like fucking Optimus Prime. Okay, fine. Don't play with it then. I think this came out, they did for Beast Hunters, he's got his fucking like massive fucking serrated sword there, and his weird ass fucking bug shield sort of thing. They really went all out with that fucking weird Beast Hunters stuff, didn't they? And I remember that they released this and they released Predaking, because you had your Voyager and your leader class Predaking, and I think this was the other leader to go with it. He's massive. It's, yeah. And he's got this massive, like I said, a Doc Ock backpack. And it's huge. He is fucking huge. It's stands about as tall, head to toe, as a Combiner. Like a Combiner Wars Combiner. He is fucking... He's bulky as well. I think this was on offer. He has lights as well. You push that down. I don't know if there's a way to do that without having to like actually push his claws down, but he has lights. So yeah, that looks pretty epic. I guess my main issue with like Beast Hunters Optimus Prime in general was the green. Because it was always known as being like red, white or grey and blue, but never known for having green, except for that one, which is an anomaly, but we'll get to that. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about this bastard, because it's just really strange. With his massive fucking sword and shield, and he doesn't really scale well with any other figures. Oh, I'll see if I can grab a quick Prime figure. Yeah, here we are. Beast Hunters RC. Just, yeah, you see that? That's where the feet. It's a bit mental, isn't it? Bit fucking. I mean, Voyagers are fair enough. The weaponizers are fine. And I know I've said before that I like the bigger figures. I mean, I've got fucking 5 Titans. Got the Maximus's Metroplex, fucking Devastator Triptychon. I like the bigger robots and toys and figures and shit. I just feel this is too big for the scale of what they have. I mean, you can get away with it with fucking Metroplex and all that lot. They are Titans. But this, I guess it goes back to the Transformers the Soap thing. This would be too big to use as an Optimus Prime in that series, in scale with everything else. Or a version of Optimus Prime. I just feel like it's too big. And yeah, it's got a handle at least, but it's kind of just there. Because I don't know what to do with it. Except just hold it. Because it's massive. Yeah, so number 36, the big ass Beast Hunters fucking big ass class Optimus Prime. It's not too bad. It's just too fucking big, and that massive fucking Doc Ock backpack just kind of. If we didn't have that, it would probably. I don't know. Anyway, that about wraps up this portion of my countdown of my Optimus Primes ranked least favourite to favourite. I mean, this guy, I guess, comes in top of this part for what it's worth. Number 36. Yeah. I'll be back soon with 35 through 21. So you shall see me then.